Hey yo, what's good? You know what it is. You are back with another episode of No More Timeouts. You know you rocking with your boy Rosh, my brother JJ. What is up, my brother? What is good, man?
What
What's
is
nice? It
up,
looks nice
bro?
out there. It looks
It's
nice out
it's
there.
it's it's cool. It's cool right now.
Yeah.
Getting
It's like
into
a brisk 120 or what?
yeah. You know what? I'm not ready for that 120 yet, because bro, and you got to have certain shirts too, because they will rip right through your shirts even if you got shorts on. So I'm
like
I'm
I
I'm praying that it doesn't get here till like June, that 120-degree weather. But it's
I
cool.
told
It's
you,
cool.
say that PTO, bro. Bring your ass home, bro.
Please, yeah. No, I'm coming back to the basin for sure. Episode
Oh man.
32, man. How we feeling? Come on.
Oh, bruh, this is crazy. Honestly, man. So when we started this, I remember I talked to remember we talked to BJ, my boy BJ Cruz. I remember he was like telling us, like about podcasting and how, in the beginning it's never gonna go how you want, it's gonna take
Yeah.
time to build the audience. And he just kept saying, just kept hitting the button. And for me, like at this point, like I don't care about the views. Like, I don't care about who's really listening. This is like fun. Like I said this last week, this is fun for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just being able to have a day, every day, each week, where I get to sit down here and just with you, have a conversation and talk about not sports, life, and everything. Because I hope y'all understand, before we get on here, we literally sit on here for like 20 minutes and talk before we even like start these episodes. Just
Facts.
about life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I said this last episode, and I really meant to, our bond has just got crazy. And I just realized how more me and you gel in life besides this, through this.
Yep.
And I love it. And it's cool, you know what I'm saying? And it makes me appreciate you a lot more, appreciate this opportunity a lot more. And honestly, like I said, I know eventually, something's gonna pop for us. It's gonna get there. And I'm not in a rush to get there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not in a rush at all. Like, I don't care if it takes episode 132. You know what I'm saying? It's good. I'm gonna keep talking my shit. So, but what I wanted to ask you was, man,
What's
how's
up?
Austin treating you, bud? How is it, bro? Like,
Yeah.
we've never told the people. You know what I'm saying? I know you
Yeah.
moved and we talked about it. How's it treating you?
All right. Yeah. So for the people that don't know, I moved here for a job, and I was really hesitant to move to Austin, to be honest with you. And I got a lot of family in Houston, which I'm going to see soon. But Houston and Austin is a lot different. And then, living here and not visiting is a completely different thing. So I've been just trying to get outside, make as many friends, network as much as possible. I'm worried about the weather a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, because I remember my first week when it was freezing and they were telling me
Yeah,
to run the drains, and
yeah,
it's a lot, man. It's a lot going on out here. South by Southwest was last week, which was crazy. The whole city gets involved. Every restaurant, every bar is hosting
yeah,
something.
yeah,
So it's a cool city. I will say
yeah,
that. So I'm
yeah,
just trying to make friends, bro, and I think it'll be cool after that. But
yeah.
my
Would
focus
you?
is my job right now. That's really it. My
The
focus is
thing
my
about
job.
you saying it was a cool city, I want a lot of people to understand when I spent those just little 48 hours out there, like I had
Yeah.
the most fun. And
Yeah, it's
people would
cool.
think like us being guys, how we are, like, oh, you go out, talk to girls. Like, nigga, I had fun being fucked up in the streets rather than talking to people. I had a better interaction with
Talk to everybody.
other
Yeah.
dudes that I met compared to anybody else. It was
Yeah.
just fun. I love it. And honestly, like when this all started, like I hope y'all know. I've come to learn Jeremy, and I knew how this was a timid thing for him. And I was so supportive of him because I wanted him to understand that it was an opportunity that I know was going to be difficult, but also I want him to understand that he has a friend that is willing to come there whenever he wants somebody to come visit him and, make him feel comfortable. And I'm just happy that you are finding your peace out there. And, I'm happy that you're enjoying yourself. Like, because at the end of the day, the one thing you have to be able to do when you move to a new city is you have to enjoy it first. But I know a lot of people go to these places and they want to get comfortable, and some people go to these places and they are so quick to move back because they didn't have fun, they didn't like it, they didn't
Yeah.
make friends. And if y'all know something about, let me tell y'all a little something about Jeremy, right?
Oh
About
no.
two or three shots, Jack is out.
I'll talk to
and,
everybody once I have a
and
couple, man.
and
If
he's
you don't
making
know by now.
friends. Like I'm telling you, we went to the little Super Bowl thing where I went out there. We went somewhere. I swear to God, two or three. We was chilling at first, sitting in our seats,
Yeah.
talking to each other, nothing, 2 or 3 shots in, I lost him. I was looking around like, where this nigga go?
Hey
Bro,
man, that's how I get the party started. Once the party started, I'm gonna keep it
hey,
going. And then I look at
but
my phone the next day. I'm like, guys and girls, like, who are these people that I
yeah.
met? Like, I don't even know these people.
And dead ass. And it's funny because people would sit here and think we're like making a cover saying, guys, I'm so serious,
No,
guys and
serious,
girls. My nigga,
serious.
like seriously.
Yeah,
We was out there, he introduced us to some dude. I was like, nigga, who is this?
yeah, man.
Because
That's just
y'all
how
know
it
me. Look,
goes.
I'm
That's how
just
it
as
goes.
social as him, but I'm the protective person. You know what I'm saying? I'm the,
Yeah,
always head on the swivel nigga. Like, look, people who really know me know me. They know how I get down. They know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm a nice person until you poke the bear the wrong way and this bear's growls. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. So I was out there doing that, but I realized being in Austin, you ain't got to do that. Like, you don't. Like, everybody
no,
out there is everybody out there it usually ain't from there, and everybody out
yeah.
there is just there to meet and enjoy their time. So I can't wait to go back. I'm gonna go back again, and I'll be going back and going back and
Let's do
going
it.
back until he
Come
leaves.
on.
But at the end of the day, just trying to show my friend that his friend is here for him, and all our other friends on here that know Jeremy. I said this and I mean it. If y'all want to come with us,
Come
you
on.
know where I work. Call me. We are out. It is nothing but a thing.
Let's
So,
go.
but anyways, with that being
Appreciate that.
said,
Appreciate that, brother.
I love you, bro. You know what it is, bro. So
Same,
straight up,
same.
and we got some other trips planned coming up this year, which I'm super excited about.
We do. We do.
And I can't wait. And let's get on with it, man. Let's get on with
Let's
it.
get
Now,
to it.
where we
Absolutely.
kicking it off?
It's gonna be a good year. All right, let's start with this Justin Fields trade because I think where we ended it last year or last week, we were trying to figure out what was the best landing spot for him, right? And I said a
Yes,
couple teams, you said a couple teams.
yes.
Ultimately, he ended up in Pittsburgh, and I don't know about you, but that was random to me, especially after they had just gotten rest like 3 days before that. But what was your thoughts when they got Justin Fields?
You want to know my thoughts? So
Yeah,
I'm gonna explain to y'all where I'm wearing a black hoodie is because of my thoughts on that. These niggas,
yeah.
hey, let me get everything you got. Hey yo, let me get everything you got, bro. These niggas robbed these niggas in broad daylight, bro. A 6th-round pick that could be a 4th. Like, nigga, I would have
But
gave you a 4th.
they were doing
I would
so
have given
good
you
into that though. Like they had made some good moves in the offseason. So that's why I was
like
surprised that they only gave up a six. That was
it's funny. It's funny because this is the usual thing in my friends in my group chat, my longtime group chat in my fantasy football league. We always talk about free agency. There's always a point where you start signing the who. You
yeah,
know what I'm
you
saying?
start
Like,
having
who
to
is that?
YouTube, Google, who is this guy?
Yeah, that was a who trade. You know what I'm saying? Because they was robbing niggas all offseason. You know what I'm saying? And the free agency thing, niggas was getting robbed through trades and all that type of shit. And so
Yeah.
it was crazy. And then when they turned around and they got robbed, I'm like what? Like, did y'all just not want him to go to a team that where he would have made a difference, or could it like really affected y'all? Or like, do you really, because they were saying, because the one big thing that came out was like they went to him, approached him about who he wanted to go to, who he
That's
didn't. And it's
that's the
like,
part.
yeah, it was like, so he didn't want to, and I know Jerry didn't really want him with us. Like, well, he didn't want to come to us. Like, he didn't
Well,
want to go to somebody that he
they
can actually have a chance to start.
they said four teams were in the mix for him, right? And they
Yeah,
didn't say who the four teams were. I would say we are probably one of those four teams. But
of course.
what I also read is he didn't like that we had signed Minshew also. So I think that had something to do with it. I don't even want to even talk about the coordinator part, but I think because we already got Aiden O'Connell and then we signed Minshew, he's kind of like, damn, there's three quarterbacks up. Like it's three of us now, you know? So I don't know. If they went to him and they said, "Yo, we want you to decide," and Pittsburgh's like, "Oh, he decided us," then yeah, they're just gonna give him a 6 or 7. Like I'm not to give you anything. Like we know you guys are like every day it gets closer to the draft, it's harder and harder to trade in. So their backs are against the wall with this, honestly.
Yeah, and I get it. They had to make a move. And I get that they had to do something before the draft started and like all these things
Had
started because a
to.
lot of teams wasn't gonna have it. But at the end of the day, for me, to Justin, like my boy, like I get it. You want to go somewhere where you're valued. You also want to go somewhere where you have an opportunity. But why would you go somewhere where they literally just signed a quarterback and told that quarterback that he's most likely going to be the starter, and you just want to be a backup and to take a job? And I know the Steelers are good. Don't get me wrong. But like I think offensively, they just don't match the style that you have. And like I know for me, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I didn't want him. I did, because I knew our options were kind of weighing thin, how things were playing out kind of when he got traded and then other things like that. Like I knew we like moving up was a hard thing at a certain point. And right now, like we're looking at 3-4. I know a big tweet just came out right now that the Cardinals are potential sellers because they know the Patriots are most likely going to take Marvin Harrison. So like
Ooh.
yeah, that came out today. It's been a thing for a while that the Patriots are going to go after number one receiver. At the end of the day, they're going to do that. They're going to go after Marvin Harrison. But it came out to that. So the Cardinals are a big seller. Shout out Lenny dropped that. Give my nigga some love. But so it was just for me like you have an opportunity to go to another team to be a starter to really prove that you are good. And I think that you
Yeah.
are good. Honestly, I do think you're talented. I just think at the end of the day, you just need more work throwing the ball. Let's not be honest. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? But it was one of those things in my eyes that I kind of get it though. Like I think he wanted to take a lot of pressure off his shoulders because I think if he would have came to us or came to, I'm trying to think like other teams like the Vikings or who else needs a or the Patriots or even the Commanders, just any team that really needed a quarterback, the pressure is still back on his shoulders. And I think he wanted to have an opportunity where the pressure isn't on him, it's on the next man, and the only thing he'll have pressure on is if he has to play. So I get it, but I don't get it.
I think he thinks he could take out Russ.
Of course.
Also, I think
Of
he's like, bro, I watched him with the Broncos, and he's not. That's not tough to take over. So they'll start with Russ, but if they start out 1-3, them Steeler
Yeah, right.
fans they don't play either. They
You
they
want
were
to know
gonna
what the
be on
thing
his
is
head.
too? You want to know the crazy shit about what you said about him start at 1-3? I could completely see 1-3, Russ traded, not even benched, traded.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, good looking. I hope you. Hey, in the words of Jeremy, I hope you rented because your ass is gold.
I hope he ran it, bro.
I
No,
hope you
but for
rent.
real, I, I
That's
I
gonna be
really
my
think
new
he
thing,
thinks.
bro. That's gonna be my new thing. Every time I think a
Hope
nigga
he
is
ran it.
gone, I hope you rent, nigga, because you gonna have to pay that lease.
No facts, though. I think he really thinks he can take him out, and that's why he went
Oh,
there. And Pittsburgh, they're always winning, right? So
true.
I don't know.
Even with mediocre quarterbacks, they're at least 500 every
They're,
time.
they're always gonna
Like
win
Tom
nine
Brady, yeah,
games, 8, 9 games.
yeah,
So he just wants to be in a winning culture at the end of the day. So I see it, but I don't necessarily agree with the move.
yeah,
I don't
definitely.
agree with it.
And the thing to me, like in what you said last week that hit home was, ooh, there goes that burp.
There was the one. There it
There it is. The thing with me is, it's funny. Oh, I gotta explain that burp.
is.
So I chugged a whole beer before we started this, and Jeremy thought I was going burp, and it didn't happen. That's why I was laughing when I got
I
on here.
was
But
sitting here
anyway,
waiting for it. Like, where's it at? You
um,
can't chug a beer and nothing come out though. Like I was expecting it.
no. So the thing to me about why I get it. Um, Luke Getzey got him fired. Bad relationship. We went out and got Gardner Minshew, who I don't think he believes he can beat out, and I really don't know if he can beat him out. I do like Gardner as much as people don't like it. I like Gardner for a team that defensively that's what we're gonna hang our hat on. And if we can do that, I believe Gardner can do what he has to do. To be honest, like I really do, and I think a lot of the Raider fans don't like it, but they need to really be honest and really look at what Gardner has done, what he can do. You know what I'm saying? At one point, he was a starter. At one point, he was, viable for the position. Remember, he was on the Jaguars when they drafted Lawrence, and they were talking about they don't know who the starter was going to be. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a chance he was
Yeah.
going to get the job. So I think, and I just think that's I get it, but I think whatever. As long as you're happy, that's all I can really say. As long as you're happy.
I'm gonna just say, man, don't give up on Aiden O'Connell, Don't give up on him, bro. That was a lot of issue love. Come on. I'm
Nigga,
just saying, don't give
number
up on him
4.
yet.
Look, you said this to me.
Why did he have
Number
to give
4.
him?
Number 4 is dead to me. Okay,
They didn't have to
it's
give him
dead to
4.
me. Number
They
4
did.
is dead to me right now.
They could have
Okay,
swagged him out and gave him like 1. Like they should have really swagged
they should have
O'Connell and
gave him
gave him
like
some.
they should have
Give him
gave him
some.
like 11, like 11 or
Yeah,
12. You know, like
15.
yeah,
Something
yeah.
like that.
I'm
They
not
didn't have to
I'm
give him.
not giving I'm not giving up on the kid, but you know me, bro. Like I seen a large scale of what he did, and even though he made reads, I just the throws, bro. The throws were just killing me, bro. Like it was just like, bruh, man. And then the fact that we scored no points in the Vikings game just drove me nuts. And it wasn't
That was
because I lost my fantasy playoff league because
nah.
of Joshua
He was
Dobbs.
there.
Yeah, I
He
was
was
there,
there. That's
bro.
why.
I was there, bro. Like, yeah, but so I get it. I get it, but I
All
don't
right.
know, bro. I don't know. I don't know.
So the draft is probably that's probably a month away, a little less than a month away now. A
But you'll
lot of
be
the
in Vegas for.
reports, yeah, I will be.
Yes.
Which I'm excited.
Yes.
I might have to put some money on who I think we're gonna take. But the more I'm thinking about it and reading, it sounds like we're going offensive linemen. And I know that's
Yeah.
not exciting, but I could definitely see them taking one of these offensive linemen too.
That's very
Um,
exciting for me. To me.
yeah. But what Roche, we haven't talked about this and we're gonna do this live on the air. But what I think we should do for the draft, I think because we know a lot of fans, a lot of friends of fans teams, right? That we could get Drew to come on and have him pick the Cowboys pick. We can get your
Yeah.
Eagle fan friend. We should do that. We should get everybody, let him come on for
Yeah.
5 minutes. Like, yo, who are you picking with
Yep.
your and let them so we can spread the love out instead of, because we're gonna
We,
talk
we
about this draft, but I think
We
we could
might
do
have to
that.
do that live. Like I think I can
Yeah, let's
set
do
this
that.
up. We can
Let's do that.
do it live so people can
Yeah.
just
Let's
tune
do
in the
that.
whole time. It'll be a long episode for y'all, for people that's loyal.
Let's do
And I
that.
respect, and that's another shot. Shout out to the people that's been loyal. My boy came up to me at work yesterday, Jeremiah. He came up to me yesterday at work, and I was like, I was actually really busy. And he was like, damn, bro, what the hell? You been avoiding me all day? And I'm like, nah, bro, I've been busy. He was like, I've been trying to talk to you about your Charles Barkley take. That shit was funny as fuck. You really hate Charles.
Hey, nah, you do.
I was
Jeremiah,
like,
how you spend your $100, man? We need to know. The people need to
oh
know.
man, he's
They need
saving
to
it. You
know.
know me. He's
Okay.
saving
All right.
it for whatever
Salute.
game. So he's actually going to join us on the giveaway winners game. So whatever game we pick, he's gonna come. So he's saving it. I was literally about to send it to him, and he said, just wait a little bit because I think he's gonna wait and have me give it to him around that time. So whatever ticket he buys is cheaper, which is fine with me. But yeah, it was funny. But it's gonna be a long episode for y'all if y'all want to tune in. But I'm definitely gonna do it. So
All right.
I'm definitely down for the draft special.
Let's do it. And anything else in free agency that we didn't cover? I feel like there wasn't a lot of movement this week. I feel like a lot of the Chase Young. I know he signed for $13 million with the Saints. That's a lot of money for Chase Young, bro. That's a lot of money for Chase Young. No shade. Get your money.
I'm not throwing shade, but I'm going to show y'all something.
That's a lot.
That just had me fucking
Congrats,
rolling.
And then the next day,
this pick.
But like the next day, he was like, "Oh, I'm getting neck surgery." I was like, "Wait,
can we explain this picture?"
Oh, I didn't even see that. Wow. See, that's exactly what I'm saying. I didn't even notice.
let me show.
But see, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, how do you announce that you're gonna sign for $13 million and then the next day have neck surgery? How does that work?
Oh my god, bro! Hey, y'all
crazy.
know me. Y'all know if y'all know me, y'all know me. I'm a cold ass nigga, right? Let me show y'all my reply to that picture because it was put in my group chat.
Oh shoot!
I said, bro,
Yeah.
I told my boy, I said, if he walked in to sign the contract with that on, I would have told him to walk the fuck out.
Hey, bro, we're gonna call you back. We're gonna call you back. Go ahead and
yeah. We gonna call
We're
you back.
just
I
we're
was.
Clowney. I know Clowney ain't worth 13 million. I would just went and got Clowney, man.
What
Clowney's
can
still
you?
out there.
Can somebody tell me that?
That's
What did he
crazy.
do to deserve 13 million last year? That's the. I need to know this. I need to know this. They whole defensive line didn't do shit to fucking deserve 13 million. Niggas can say I'm hating. I don't give a fuck because you niggas know. Nigga, Bosa didn't earn his contract. Why you think Armstead the fuck out? Fucking Hargrave looked like just another nigga on the line. And what did Chase Young do to deserve 13 million? I'll wait.
No, you're right. You're right. It doesn't make sense, and it's off of his name. You know, you're a top 5 pick, and your name is Chase Young. You went to Ohio State. You're Bosa's homie. You coming from the Niners. You know, like it's all of that into one. It's really just a name, but he didn't.
Hey,
The
real
last
quick
2 years, he hasn't done much.
before we get off this, okay, I've been drinking, so it's a little bit of shade.
Oh, talk
Are
to
they
me.
done? Are they done?
Ah.
This wasn't a topic, y'all. I'm putting them on the hot
Uh,
seat. Are they done? Because I think they smell like grandma's home cooking right now.
Roche.
I've been
Oh.
drinking. I've been drinking.
All right. I'm a man. I would lean towards they don't get to another Super Bowl with this group. I would definitely lean towards that. I don't with the Debo, Kittle, Shanahan, the cat. I would lean towards that. But when you look at the NFC, I
Trash.
mean, yeah. So they might get back. But you just
They
can't
might.
expect them to just be in the mix again every year and a year. You know, and
I,
they didn't even like none of them guys. Debo took lost missing time, but McCaffrey was
yeah.
healthy all season. Purdy was
They'll be in
healthy.
the playoffs. They'll be in the playoffs. 100%. 100% they'll be in the playoffs.
Rams
100%.
tough, man. Them Rams.
Man,
Hey.
Aaron, hey,
Oh, they did
in
this.
the words of Kyler Murray, thank God.
Yeah. We got to salute Aaron Donald, by the way, man. Aaron Donald, and I heard Jason Kelsey say this from a clip from his pod, basically saying he's the greatest defensive player he's ever played against, he's ever seen in this generation. He doesn't like to put him against anybody, any other generation, like the Reggie Whites and the guys like that. But from what he saw, he said they've never game planned for one person like they game planned against Aaron Donald. So I gotta salute that man. He's the first ballot Hall of Famer in 5 years.
Yeah, definitely. I'll give him that, bro. Like I'm not gonna take away from what he did. He was great. I'm happy he had a lengthy career. He did great. I honestly like I really would have wished he would have went and tried to maybe chase one more ring. To be honest, just to kind of cement some more things. Like him on the Ravens would have been fucking nasty. Like fucking gross. Like
Yeah.
he should have just took a little vet mem, go chase another ring, one more season, call it a day. But I get it. You got your ring, you got your bag. You want to stay healthy, you want to, protect yourself. So shout out to you, Aaron Donald. Shout out, happy retirement. I hope you're happy. I really
Yeah.
do. I know how stepping away from football for some people are very hard. Like you see how Jason Kelsey took it when he decided to retire. Especially if it's something that you've known all your life. So I am I'm happy for you, bro. Straight up happy for you.
Salute. All right, so let's talk about this Shohei Ohtani situation. Roche, I don't know if you know much
I don't
about it.
know.
I can explain it to
Oh,
you.
yes.
Okay.
Please explain it to me because you
Oh,
know me. This
because
time of year, there's three things that I can't even
this
think.
is not even a baseball. This is not even a baseball topic though. And this is
Yes.
why, because this is a space where you can understand. Because all right, I love this topic, by the way. So yesterday, they're actually in Korea, his home country, playing against the Padres. Yesterday and today they played. After yesterday's game, news broke that his interpreter that he's had since he's been in America, uh, basically stole $4.5 million from him. Right now, first off, how do you do that? But they're saying he stole money to cover his gambling debt to a bookie across the country, right? Across the world, actually, not across the country. So, but they looked at the wire transfer, and the wire transfer says whose name? Shohei
Shohei.
Ohtani's name. So
He
there's
knew he
one or
was.
two things. It's not mixing up. It's not adding up, bro. Because either Shohei knew that he was gambling and you used your money to cover him, or you're gambling with him, or this man
Your
stole
ass,
money from you.
or your ass is gambling and you used him to cover it up.
The fall, and that's exactly what I text my dad. I said, that's the fall guy. I told my dad that. My dad's like, maybe I don't. He's like, I don't see it. I'm like, that sounds like the fall guy to me.
The way
And
the
then they're
story is
saying,
playing out.
yeah, but then they're saying they only bet on NBA games, NFL games, and soccer games. That's what they said. No baseball.
P
Where's my
Rose.
cap at? Where's my cap
P
at?
Rose. Hold on,
Where's
wait,
my
wait.
cap at? Where's my
Hold
cap? It's
on.
not. It's not adding up.
I got one. I got one.
Thank you. It's not. It's not adding up, bro. There's no way. And for anybody that doesn't know how athletes' money work, you cannot just pull out $2 million, $3 million, and send it to somebody. Somebody's
Yeah,
gonna call your phone and be like, "Yo, what are you
yeah,
sending? Who is this for? What are you
yeah,
doing?" Your financial advisor is gonna call you. You can't
yeah,
just. You might have the money in the bank, but they're not gonna just let you send that. So
yeah, yeah. I
he
know
can't
for sure,
just steal $4.5 million from his account without him knowing. So somebody's lying, and I need to know the truth.
bro.
Come
So,
on, what you think?
the funny thing you said that I did read. I remember I was watching ESPN and it rolled across the bottom, and I read that. And also my phone, I get all updates through my phone, through Bleacher Report and everything. I read that, but I was like, this week at work has been a little busy for me, so like I kind of just like brushed it off. And I read that and I thought like, damn, that's kind of funny, bro. Like it is kind of
It
funny.
doesn't make sense.
But yeah, I'm gonna tell you one thing, and just in the defense of Shohei Ohtani's interpreter, if he was doing this shit with them triads, bro, them niggas is crazy. So I get it. I get it. Them niggas don't care who you is. You know what I'm
Hey
saying? Like
man, if
they
if
gonna come
if
and get
Prize
you.
if Prize Picks or DraftKings wants to sponsor and put some ads on our show, come on. But just use
Come on
them.
with it. Come
Just
on with
use
it.
them.
For real.
It's
Like
so easy now.
like, hey, Shohei, look, holla at me, bro. Look, I know a bunch of websites, things you ain't never gonna get tracked down. Get another burner phone. You know what I'm saying? You don't need that, bro. You all right, bro. But honestly, on a serious note,
Talk to me.
it sucks. It does suck that somebody had to be the fall guy, and I've noticed this a lot. This in betting period. It's always like that. There's always somebody that has to be the fall guy. There's always somebody that has to kind of take the like what it is, and it sucks, but he has so much money that I get it. I just really wish he would have just told the truth in the sense of like, hey, I knew he was doing this, I knew what was going on, I wanted to help a friend out, you know what I'm saying, like type of shit, instead of like,
All right.
you know, the PR people of the Dodgers probably getting to him like, we don't want the story to get out, we don't want you to be even implicated in it, period, so fire him and say that he stole it from me, because that's what this sounds like to me. You know
All
what I'm
right,
saying?
Rosh.
That's what it really sounds like to me.
I got two quick questions on this for you.
Mm-hmm.
If you were Shohei Ohtani, would anybody outside of like your immediate family have access to your money? Yes or no?
Fuck no.
Okay. That's the first thing. That's my first question. All right.
Fuck no.
Okay.
And you know I don't
Second,
trust the soul when it comes to my
okay.
bags.
That's the first thing I'm saying, right? Second
Yeah.
question. If he lives in California, right? He lives in LA. California is not legal. You can't bet on games in California
Nope.
still.
Nope.
Should Shohei get suspended for that? Even if it's just a wire transfer, because there's two $500,000 wire transfers to this bookie. So technically he's covering a debt on gambling. So should he get suspended for that?
Yes, I think so. Yes, because at the end of the day, if it's different if the wire transfer was to his translator, then translator sent
Straight to the bookie.
straight to the bookie. It's you. Stop playing. It's like stop being stupid. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to play the world for a fool. You know what I'm saying? Like we know what the fuck you're doing, And I get it, but yeah, of course, like, because look how many other people in NFL are getting penalized, losing whole seasons over like simple bets, like something small. Like, he shouldn't be an exempt because he's so great at baseball and it's the fucking LA Dodgers. Like, let's be honest, bro. Like, I'll be honest with you, and I'm gonna say this shit. I know the sports are rigged. I know sports are, I know what it is, and I know the Dodgers are just like the Lakers. And just like the fucking how the Patriots were back in the day, just team, they run. When you're making money for the league and you're doing things for the league, they're gonna fucking do what they can to make sure that the league doesn't look bad. So, nigga, like, stop playing, nigga. We know you did it. Like, let's be honest here, my boy, and take your fucking lick on the chin. It's nothing. It's gonna be nothing but a couple. It's literally gonna be nothing but chump change to you, where how much money these niggas gave you. And just call the LA Dodgers back, like, hey, you know how I opted out of that contract? I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna
Yeah,
need
I think something you said is completely what I feel. Like, I think they're trying to make us feel like we're stupid, like we don't know what's going on. Like, there's no way anybody outside of, like, if I had a wife, would have access to my account to be able to steal $4.5 million. There's no
Hey,
way, bro.
hey,
Nobody.
I love you for saying that. And my girl knows I love her, but she ain't even got access to my money like
She gonna have a separate account.
that. Yeah,
Respectfully, you're not just gonna have the black card like
yeah,
on
my
deck. You're
money's
gonna
my
have to
money.
ask me for it.
I'm sorry, but my money is my
That's the
money.
whole other time, bro. That we could go off on a whole other.
But that's me. That's me.
No,
I'm
and
different.
that's
I'm
me
different.
too,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
that's me also.
And I'll tell y'all this, and people that really know me that watch the show, y'all know me. I've grinded all my life for every single dollar that I have in my pocket. Everything I've
Yeah,
done, I've grinded. I've done things that I'm not happy about. I've done things that, I wouldn't wish any child had to do, any young man, anything like that.
yeah.
But I did it, and I did it because I knew, like I tell you at the end of every episode, nobody's going to take care of you other than you. So, Shohan, stop. The word, my favorite line when niggas is forward capping, stop fucking lying.
Somebody lying, man, and I can't wait for it to come out. And I know what it is. I know what
Wait,
it.
so are you saying this as a Giants fan?
Oh yeah, and I love this, by the way, too. I love this. This is why we didn't sign him, because we knew he had a gambling problem. That's exactly why. Yeah, we knew. We
Hey,
knew he
I'm
liked to
still
bet on
searching for a new
games.
team, y'all. I'm still searching for a
Yeah.
new team.
Yeah, we
I
knew.
know, you know what I mean?
Good
You know
job,
what I mean?
Giants. Yeah, we got
Hey,
Blake Snell this week.
hey,
We okay.
hey,
We
hey,
got Matt Chapman. Come
I
on.
told somebody the other day that I'm searching for a new team, and they did the same thing you
Yeah.
did. Let me talk to you about the Giants. I
Come
was like,
on. We
I was
knew.
like,
We knew. We did. Shout out to Shohei, man. Come on.
oh, I
Get
need to
right,
stop
bro.
drinking.
Get
I need to
right.
stop drinking before these episodes.
All right, man. We're gonna leave Shohei alone for the time being, because I know there's more that's gonna come out about that. You want to go NCAA tournament? Just real quick, real quick. We're gonna
Let's
talk
do it.
real
Let's
quick
do it.
about the NCAA
Let's
tournament.
do it. Let's do it.
So I gave y'all some winners, man. You guys got to follow on Instagram. I gave y'all a winner this morning. I told y'all Michigan State was gonna win. They blew the hell out of them. I got a couple more, but I love this time of year because it's so many games in the NCAA, and you can't keep up. If you have a regular job, you have a full-time job, it's hard to keep up to November to March of what's going on in college basketball. But you can catch up and lock in for 3 weekends in the NCAA, right? It's
Yeah.
3 weekends, it's 4 days, Thursday to Sunday. But I'm actually more excited about the women's bracket and what they got going on. I got to be honest, bro. I'm not
Kate-
lying. I'm not lying about
Caitlin,
this.
Caitlin Bucket Clark. No, we're excited for Caitlin Bucket Clark.
Yeah. I'm excited for her, man. I'm excited because she's playing with 4 people that are not going to be professional basketball players, and I think that's hard to do.
Psychiatrists and lawyers.
Yeah, they are. And then I love Juju Watkins. Just being from LA, like the whole city's rallying behind USC right now. And I saw an interview with Cheryl Miller, who a lot of people think is the greatest women's basketball player ever. Sitting down with her this week. Who else? Angel Reese defending the title. They're in the same bracket as Caitlin Clark, which is crazy. And then South Carolina, man. South Carolina is 32-0. I don't know. I think South Carolina is just better than everybody. I think they're gonna think they're gonna win it. But I just want to touch on it, man. I hope you guys all enjoy. It's an easy way to get involved and just watch basketball. Pick a team. I promise you, there's not going to be 4 number 1 seeds in the finals this year. I promise you, it won't be. But let me tell you who I got winning it.
Go ahead.
I got North Carolina winning it. I do. I know everybody's like Purdue and UConn, and that's cool. Go ahead. Y'all pick who y'all want. I just know Armando Bacot has been there for 5 years. RJ Davis has been there for 4 years. And I think they're ready to get a ring.
I feel like
that's my pick.
Fucking Bacot's been there for like fucking 7 years.
Yeah, I think we graduated the same year as him. Actually, I think we the same. I think I used to see him at.
This nigga scared. You scared, bro? You scared? What you scared of? Like,
nah, he's not NBA. He's not NBA. He might get an NBA summer league, but he'll definitely be in Puerto Rico.
Overseas nigga.
Yeah, he'll be in Puerto Rico.
Sure. Yeah. Maybe Spain. Maybe
Spain. Spain's good.
Maybe
get $200K. They give you a house and a car. I'm not mad. They take care of you over there. They give you a nice little.
Hey, he must have got a nice little NIL deal when it all popped off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think that's what it is. He overtaking advantage of that shit, even though he looked like goddamn.
Hey, we're not doing that.
Okay, I'm sorry. All right, I ain't gonna say.
All right, Ryan Garcia. We got to talk about his upcoming fight, but also we got to talk about just what's going on with him on social media. I follow him on Twitter, and the man has been, to be honest, man, off the rocker. And I don't know if it's true what he's saying or not. It's just not normal Ryan Garcia that I'm seeing in his tweets. Have you seen what he's been talking about? First off,
I have, and I have a theory behind this, but I'll let you finish.
Please,
I have a theory.
Please. No, I was done. I'm first off, is he cool? Are we gonna get the fight? Because I'm starting to feel like we're not gonna get this fight.
I have 2 theories on this. We'll go into the first theory. I think the first theory is nothing but clickbait. I think another is nothing but selling tickets. Nothing but trying to get people to tune into the fight. Because if his name is in the social media, if his name is buzzing in the news, people are gonna watch him, figure out what's going on, watch the fight. And I think it's a tactic, and I get it, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas can't sell out fights like Floyd did and Pacquiao did back in the day based off their skill. And at the end of the day, all these niggas is running and ducking and hiding from each other. And don't get me into that. Trust me, I promise you, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. After this fight, we finna talk about boxing, and I got some shit to fucking say. And I'm gonna let y'all niggas know. They niggas, I promise you, niggas finna be tapping my line after this shit. But anyways, I think it's what it is, clickbait. That's what it is. My second theory is I think it's a way for him that if he loses, if it gives him a way to say, I wasn't in the right headspace, my mind was fucked up, my mind wasn't on this fight, I was thinking about the things, the world, social media, all that type of shit, giving him a way out. I actually liked Ryan Garcia, don't get me wrong. I liked him a lot when he came out, but I also noticed that he is also one of those dudes where his career was tailor-made in the beginning, and now that he's running up against people that are real heavyweights, he's just losing. And I think it's also because he's young, to be honest, in my eyes. I think he's young, so I think he's just not ready for the talent that he is. He's talented, I think he is. I think he just needs a lot more work, to be honest. But I think that's what it is. Those are my 2 theories about it. And it's just weird, bro. Like, the thing about it is, like, I get clickbait. You can do a lot of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Leading up to the fight, he was like pushing Devin Haney, talking about his daddy, licking the thing, all that type of shit. That shit is cool. But going off on like that tangent about what you're going off, that's weird, bro. Like, the whole world is full of conspiracy theorists. Don't get me wrong. Like, weird shit happens in the world and shit comes to light eventually. I get it. It might be true, but my nigga, like, bro, nobody wants to clone you at all.
You don't think he's Chandler Jones?
CTE in it? But how you CTE it when you ain't been hitting the head that much? Because all his fights been tailor-made.
I mean, he's been boxing for probably since he was 10 years old, I bet.
True.
Right.
But he's been a projected number 1 fighter for those years, and when you're projected like that, you don't get hit. You don't do that. If you're projected to do that, them fights is over fast. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Them fights is not there. Like, you were ducking shit. But you could be right. You could be Chandler Jones in it. I just think, actually, at the end of the day, I can't put him in the Chandler Jones thing because I've even noticed between Chandler Jones and his brother fucking Jones in the UFC, them niggas is just crazy. Like, that whole family is just off the rocker. So, like, I
So
can't even tell
talented
you
though,
who it
but
is.
it's
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
But okay,
hey, weird weird
I just
people are
want the fight.
talented, bro. Weird
Yeah, I
people
just
are
want the
talented.
fight. I want the
Me too.
fight. Devin Haney.
But you
Yeah,
wanna know
like
why I want the fight? You wanna know why I want it? I'm gonna be real with you. I don't like Devin that much just because I'm not a fan of him. He is from the Bay. I get it. I'm just not a fan. Never been a fan. And you know me. I don't switch up for nobody. I don't give a fuck what it is. I rock who I rock with. I want the fight because either I want him to win, or I want him to win because I want him to go fight somebody that's actually a formidable talent and get his fucking ass beat. Because Devin Haney needs to be punched in his fucking mouth along with his goddamn daddy, to be honest. Like, nigga is not that fucking good. I'm sorry. He lost that Lomo fight. I'm not even gonna sit here and hold you. You know what I'm saying? He thinks he is something that he's not. And honestly, at the end of the day, I feel like his daddy be pumping his head up to talk how he talk. And he is a bad representation of the Bay in my eyes. My nigga, we ain't soft. We ain't suckers. Our daddies don't be pumping up stuff over here. We are what we are, and we ain't what we ain't. So now I'm going to just say that, first of all. And I also, on the other hand, I have a lot in me wants him to lose because the same thing I just fucking said. I'm tired of this nigga, bro. And I'm tired. Also, I liked Ryan coming up. I liked him. And I would like to see him just because if he loses this fight, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. That nigga ain't finna
for
be
Ryan,
fighting
it's a wrap.
nobody no more. If Ryan
You don't
loses this
think
fight,
so?
it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Devin still has a chance because he was the champion. So he loses, he'll still have a chance to fight again, fight somebody else. But if Ryan loses, rap titty, it's over. And I ain't checking into the psych ward, and we ain't finna hear from this nigga again. So, but
Okay.
Devin, stop acting like something that you ain't. I don't give a fuck where your daddy from. I don't know what he is. Even your daddy act like a goddamn sucker. Y'all making the Bay look bad. I'm sorry, real bad, because we don't be y'all are a bad reputation to the Bay to me, and I'm not trying to be one of those hating niggas that they say that I am. I'm being a realist and I'm being honest. If you are from the Bay, Jeremy's from the Bay, you ever been to the Bay, you ever had problems with somebody in the Bay, you know what it is. We not the talking type. We not. We don't do that shit out here. And we ain't the shooting niggas, all that. Well, some niggas are, but we will punch you in your fucking mouth. Well, that's what we do. We let these hands do the talking, let everybody else do it. And y'all, I just feel like y'all talking too much. Your daddy over here talking too much. This nigga daddy got into a fucking argument with Adrian Broner on live, talking about my son gonna see you about something. My son gonna see you about something. My son, like, bro, the fuck out of here, bro. Like, you letting people take you out of your character. And living in the Bay, we don't let niggas take us out of our character. We don't do that, bro. So you niggas say you from Oakland, wherever y'all niggas is from, you acting real Livermore right now, bro. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. Hey, my people from Livermore, I'm sorry, it wasn't a shot. I'm just being honest here. Y'all niggas is acting crazy. I'm saying, like, I'm sorry. I've been drinking, y'all. My bad. I've been drinking, y'all. I'll be throwing shots sometimes.
Shout out to Livermore. Shout out to Livermore. But April 20th is the fight. Roche has spoke on it. I feel what he's saying. I just want the fight to happen. Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney are both talented, and we grew up on competition, so it's good that they're actually fighting. You know what I mean? Some of the best are fighting, and that's all we ask for at the end of the day. So, but I hear what Roche is saying too. He's deep in this boxing shit. So I hear you.
Yep.
So
And I will
let's keep
address
going.
that next episode. We will make that a topic about how I feel about the state of boxing and what I think is going on, because it's really, really, really getting fucking tiring. Leave it there.
Okay. All right. I got a quick topic on the NBA for you, man. Bron has started his own podcast with JJ Redick. That came out of nowhere this week. But I'm actually excited for that podcast because that's for the hoop nerds. They're gonna be breaking down film, and I'm here for it because I am a basketball nerd. So I will definitely be tuning in because I respect JJ's basketball mind, and obviously Bron has a great basketball mind as well. But he said on the podcast that he feels like Steph has the biggest influence on basketball ever. And I've always felt like that, but it's good to hear him say it and put your ego aside. Because I feel like that, not
Me
just
too.
because I'm watching, but we're watching the games. You see how the game has changed and how everybody shoots threes. But even at the littlest levels, you can go to like a niece and nephew's basketball game, and you'll see that everybody's shooting threes. You go to 24-hour fitness, everybody's shooting threes. It's everywhere. Literally
Like
changed
I played my rec game
everywhere.
the other day and we got lit up from behind the lines. Niggas was just jacking them up
It's
and
just
we got lit.
that's what people do. It's changed at every level of basketball. And I actually
Yeah,
coached high school level, and that's what people wanted to do. So it's
yeah.
crazy, man. But it's cool to see that he actually said what we were thinking.
So it's funny you said this. So the other day, one of my boys posted something. My nigga, shout out my boy Chris Boswell. Came up with Chris Boswell when I was young. He posted a thing of LeBron versus Steph during their era, and it posted like talking about LeBron being the GOAT, and it just showed that playoff wise, Steph had a better record. Championship wise, Steph won more championships that he was in. LeBron was in more, but Steph won more. It just posted a lot of things, and I replied to him. I said, because he's a Laker fan, and one thing I love about him as a Laker fan, a lot of you Laker fans know what's up with me. I love you, but I don't like your team. And, and you know me, I'll be getting at y'all. Lenny, it's to you. Shut up, VJ. You too. You know what I'm saying? You can get it. But anyways, y'all know what it is. But he kept it real. He was like, I was like, so you posting this? If you say LeBron's the GOAT, what does that make Steph? And he literally replied, and I respected him wholeheartedly for this. He replied, I think Steph is a GOAT too. I honestly can say that, and I would never argue that fact. And I was like, and I think that was the most humblest way to tell me, Rashad, shut the fuck up. You
Well, if
know,
you look
I'm not
at,
trying to argue with you right now.
because you say this, it's gonna be like, well, he got KD without KD. Like it's gonna be the same arguments over and over. But you know
Yep,
how Bird and Magic are so tied together. I do think in 20 years it's gonna be LeBron and Steph are tied together, just like
yep.
Bird and Magic. It's gonna be the
And niggas
same
don't talk
thing.
about Bird no more. They talk about Magic more than anything. So I feel it.
Yeah, but you still talk about that Lakers Celtics rivalry, and just that kind of was like the beginning of basketball, really. Not the beginning of, that's like the first rivalry everybody knows about.
Yep.
So we got a couple more topics, man. I don't know if you probably saw, if you have a cell phone, you saw Anthony Edwards dunk, and then Kyrie's left-handed floater last Sunday. Both were amazing. Which one was bigger to you? I'm gonna let you go first because I got
Wait,
something special to say.
talk about. Before we go off on that, we not going to talk about the kid Jalen Johnson who put his nuts on Austin Reeves' head. We not going to
Oh
talk
yeah, that
about the
too.
niggas from Atlanta.
You have to get that in. You had to get that one in. What'd you just say? Let's rewind it about the Lakers. What'd you say? What would you say?
Hey, so you
You
want to
didn't
know why
catch
I had to get that in?
that.
Because I respect Austin Reeves, bro. Somebody, the
What'd
one
he
of the
say?
interviewers, bring it up. He bring it up, and he looked at him. He said, didn't we talk about this before we started? You had to bring that up. You had to bring that up. And he goes, well, I just wanted to get it from your point of view. Austin Reeves goes, my point of view? I don't think any of y'all wanted my point of view. I was
Wow.
dying.
That
Oh, I
point of
was
view.
dying,
It's
bro.
gonna happen eventually to everybody. If you play in the NBA, you're gonna get crossed. You playing 80 something games. You're playing against these. Well, you're gonna
Oh,
get crossed. You're gonna get dunked on. Come
hey,
on, it's part of it.
he had a face full of a cock meat sandwich, bro.
Oh man,
But all right, look, okay,
yeah,
but
that was
on to the
nasty.
topic. On to the topic. Jalen, I think you should be considered for one of the best dunks ever, honestly. But we're gonna talk about those
Ever.
two.
Okay.
So that play, both those plays were amazing. The one thing I liked about the Minnesota play, it came off of a defensive play that Anthony Edwards actually also made. So that was what was crazy to me. I really liked it. I think that if I had to pick one of those, we always see dunks. You know what I'm saying? People getting posterized. It's like it's not a new thing. You know what I'm saying? And knowing Anthony Edwards, this is not going to be the only time, right? I'm actually for one time going to give Kyrie a little bit of credit because he hit a game winner with a low-key a sky hook, and that shit was kind of dope. Like it was cool to me. Like, I enjoyed it. It was fun. His reaction after, it was a good thing. As much as the Mavericks needed that win, it was just the vibe of what Kyrie did was cool, and also it was a game winner. That was the thing that got it for me. But I do not want to take away from what Anthony Edwards did, because he showed you guys that he is next up. He showed you that he is soon to be the face of the league. He showed you that he is working to be one of the greatest players we've ever seen. And but Jesus, and the fact that he did it on Collins, who was also a high flyer, just had me just in stitches. And then the fact that he said he dislocated his finger. Like,
He did. He
I
did.
was like,
And Collins had a head contusion and didn't come back into the game.
oh my God. This boy, hey, that is
Yeah.
the definition of putting a nigga in a casket. Like,
Yeah.
the definition, bro.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I like both of it. I enjoyed it. That's the one thing I love about the NBA. The athletes that we're getting, the people that are coming into the league. And I can honestly say, when LeBron and Steph and KD, because like those three are on their way out soon, and all the people we have, I think the NBA is going to be in good hands. So I will definitely 100% give Anthony Edwards his credit, but I think we haven't seen the best of him. But that will definitely be on his top three. I would say top three highlight reel of his career. But I'm gonna give Kyrie a little credit, because people have been counting him out since he's joined the Mavericks and say he's second fiddle. And the fact that he was the one who they gave the ball to, he hit the game winner, and it was literally a sky hook, a weird version of a sky hook. That shit was dope to me.
Yeah. Man, Ant-Man is probably the best young USA player that we have right now. If you look at it, all the other ones are from other countries, right? So he's our best under 25 NBA player we got right now. And you look around, bro, SGA, Luka, Jokic, Giannis, like, bro, none of these guys are from here.
At all.
So I just hope we paying attention and we get behind this guy. Y'all got to go listen to him talk, man. He's hilarious. Listen to his post-game interviews. He is like, the video of him actually watching his dunk back was hilarious. He's funny.
Yeah.
One time he was doing a post-game and he was ordering McDonald's, like right at the press conference. He's like, hold on, let me order my McDonald's. He was ordering it for pickup. He's hilarious. Dude is funny. But I'm going with Kyrie too. And I actually want to say this because a lot of people was kicking Kyrie's back in for 2 years, and not like he didn't deserve some of it. I'm not here saying he didn't deserve some of the stuff that he criticism, but I will say, man, a lot of the stuff that happened in Brooklyn was, man, like he watched a movie. I'm not going there. I'm not gonna go there with it, but he watched a movie that was on Amazon, and he got in trouble for a movie that was on Amazon. That's all I'm saying. But Amazon didn't get in trouble for it, but he got suspended. But I just love that he's just back to basketball and he's locked in. You can see him being a dad and not nothing else. Like that shot, I asked my dad, and I actually want to get my dad on here one time, but I asked him, I said, did you see Kyrie's shot? What yeah, I was like, what do you think? Because my dad too. What do you think about Kyrie's shot? And he said it's the second greatest shot he's ever seen, behind Dr. J's layup when Dr. J went underneath against the Lakers. He says it's the second greatest shot he's ever seen. And I was like, my dad's turning 70 this year. For him to say that Kyrie shot is the second greatest ever, bro, I just want y'all, if for anybody that don't agree, I just want you to go out to the free throw line and go ahead and try start running, and then throw it up with your left hand, and then make sure somebody's guarding you with the broom, because Jokic's 7 foot arm was in the way. All right, and just count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1
with his 7'6" wingspan.
Just try. I'll give you 20 chances.
With your offhand.
Yeah.
Offhand.
I'll give you 20 chances. I promise
you give me 20 chances, I'll probably go hit it on 18.
Okay. All right.
18.
So somebody got to hit the broom in front of you. Like, come on, man. That's the greatest shot I've seen with the time on the clock. The importance of it, I think it is the greatest shot ever. To me.
Definitely.
It's not the most important shot. I just think it's the greatest shot. To me.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
and the funny thing is, I didn't say nothing about his left hand. I didn't say shit about his left hand. Because you just kind of opened up my eyes. Why did you say that? I looked back at my head and said, oh shit, it was his left hand.
It was his left hand. Yeah. That's
because he
crazy.
was going left.
Yeah, but he's getting his flowers this week. Everybody's been saying how talented he is, and he's like one of the best ever. And I'm glad because again, they've been kicking his back in for so many years. So salute to Kyrie, one of the best ever, handle wise, layup package wise.
Yep.
Yeah. So salute.
Yep. Fully agree, people.
All right, viral video before we get out of here. You got one?
Yeah, VV, I got one. I sent one.
I got one.
So y'all know me. This is our favorite segment of the pod, of course.
Viral video. That's what we need.
My viral video is definitely be honest with y'all, after we watched my man Charles Barkley head on my squad, you know what I mean? I had to put a little something on Front Street. But this video for me, it just showed something, and I'll talk about it after. I just want y'all to experience this with me. Like another thing we say, we don't share these. We do send them to a certain spot to have. I usually, one thing about Jeremy, he holds on to his. I send things, you know what I'm saying, and I know I love Jeremy, but he a busy man, so sometimes I know he be looking at my shit all the time, you know what I mean? So he probably seen it, he probably has it, but we gonna get into it, and I hope you guys enjoy this. We see it? Everybody see it? Yep. All right.
Yeah.
Y'all can read the caption. Read the caption. Hey, out of my God man, my God man. Bro, I'm gonna start this off by saying this right now, bro. Steph is that nigga. I think people need to understand Steph has so much dog in him, and it is just it excites me. My nigga, he literally hit the shot, ran to the other side of the court, pointed at him and told him, "Get your bitch ass on the court."
Yeah.
And then on the timeout, still walk back over there like, who you talking to?
Yeah. Now, honestly, man, he seems like such a nice guy, but when he gets into that mode, he goes into a whole he blacks out, I feel like, because he don't even talk like that on a regular basis. And that's kind of how I was too. But yeah, he's that guy, bro. But why is D'Angelo talking from the bench? How does that make sense to me? You're not even in the game. You're asking somebody else. Why don't you check in and then you go at him? How about that?
If you would have went through the comments, somebody said something that had me on the floor because I went through the comments, right? This nigga said, dude said, "Hey, D'Angelo telling LeBron to get I think he said get in another nigga's ass is just outrageous to me."
Oh shoot.
Hey, that shit, I was dying when I read that shit. I was like, man, that shit is funny. But man, look, this was comical relief for me, man. Y'all know how I feel about D'Angelo Russell. I think he's a fucking bum, bro. I don't care what nobody says. Everybody thinks, he is what he is. Yeah, he's having a good season. I'm not gonna sit here and downplay that. But he's a fucking bum, bro. I don't care what nobody talking about. I've been thinks he's a bum. He's always been a goddamn bum. He's never really been able to honestly really carry any team. Every time he's on a team, he's a trading piece. He goes to a team and he's fucking trash. This nigga last year in the playoffs, he got lucky when they played us, you know what I'm saying? That stupid playoff game because he was getting his ass carried. I think he's fucking trash. And saying he can't play no fucking defense. Saying really all he did is in biggest thing. Nigga, you over snitching on your own fucking teammates about shit. You're a fucking bum, bro. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. And I'm not even talking about shit as a Warrior fan, nigga. Steph, I feel you, bro. When a nigga like that is over there talking on the sideline, nigga, yeah, let that nigga know. You only say that because you can't guard me, nigga. Every time niggas gonna set a screen, and the funniest shit is you ever notice every time we play the Lakers, he in the game, whoever's guarding him, they come to bring a screen in so he can guard Steph, and he be trying his hardest to not have to guard Steph. Because he is not trying to get cooked and get put on ESPN. Nigga, you know what it is, bro. Get your bitch ass on the court. Stop talking shit from the bench, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, then. How do I follow that? I don't know how to follow that. The only thing I'm gonna add is the 9-10 matchup is looking very Laker Warrior game. It's looking very locked into that. And you can see it coming from a mile away. That game's happening. I think you can see it coming, bro.
I think
we see, but all I'm saying is you can see that game getting set up. So, but the stakes are really high. It's not the 7-8 game. This is to go home. So at least I don't know.
So it's crazy. Be crazy. So we're talking about that. Did you really think about the teams that are in the play-in, bro? Mavericks,
Hall of Famers.
Mavericks, Phoenix, us, and the Lakers. That is nuts.
Yeah, we're gonna get into
whoever gets out of that
basketball next week. Yeah, I just feel like I feel like a lot of and that's the thing with the Minnesotas and the OKCs that are up there. You gonna get some Hall of Famers waiting for you in the first round.
Some pissed off Hall of Famers.
Yeah, you're gonna get Bron, you're gonna get Steph, you're gonna get Luka and Kyrie.
Or you get KD in the 2. You know what I'm saying? KD in the
2. You worked all year to get them in the first round. You won 60 games to get that. The only ones that's not tripping is Denver. They're the only ones not tripping about that.
Yeah, for real. Hey, you want a funny thing? You know what KD and Phoenix remind me of, bro? The other day, somebody's little meme robot. Nobody said it, but somebody said it. It reminds me of that movie, the Temptation movie, where David Ruffin was talking to Otis.
Anybody come to see you, Otis?
Nobody come to see you, Otis. They came to see me. Nobody come to see you.
Facts.
But hey, man, look, I know I be a little hostile sometimes. But
hey, D'Angelo, D-Lo.
Calm down.
Devin Haney Sr. Is that his name? Hey, y'all caught a couple. Y'all caught a couple today. All right.
Yeah,
it happens.
Easily. Hey, y'all can come see me if you want. Devin Haney Sr. Y'all give a fuck. Your son wanted. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you right now. You gonna see this, and I know how y'all sensitive as hell. If it gets you across y'all plate, and you think your son want to come see me, I'm gonna let you know. I'm different. I'm different. Nigga. Don't let it fool you, nigga. I'd been in woes, but nah. All jokes aside, and the only thing for me is just the sports in period and just everything. I get upset, and the main thing I'll say about this deloading thing. Steph has been the most humblest person in the league. He's a great talent, and I see when he gets upset, that means you touched a nerve. And he's very sometimes outspoken. And for me, I'm standing up for my guy. You know what I'm saying? My guy. I'm just trying to stand up for my guy. And at the end of the day, D-Lo, like I said, you are a fucking bum. Let that be known.
Well, since we're taking shots, let me just add real quick. Speaking of D'Angelo Russell, we didn't talk about Nick Young and that whole situation with Gilbert Arenas, but I don't want to go too deep into this, but I just think it's very, 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 very weird for somebody that's gotten burned by somebody through social media to come on here and share stories about somebody else's past life. I just thought that was super weird. And I'm never kissing and telling. You're never gonna know. If you know who I used to talk to, cool. But I'm not getting on no platform and sharing what I used to do 10 years ago. Y'all just gonna have to, if either you know or you know. Like, sorry, but that's just weird. Weird behavior.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was very, very upset.
Weird behavior.
I was very upset with him after that. Like, I was super upset.
Weird behavior.
Like Nick Young. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna be real with you. And I hate to say this, Nick Young seemed like that remedial kid. Like he seems he missing He missing something, bro. There's
But it's
something
also-
up here that missing.
I need my OGs to be OGs. Gilbert and Nick
Yep.
Young, or like y'all did y'all time. Let's just be OGs to these young guys, right? Y'all
I
did y'all
expect it
time.
better.
That was the NBA
Yeah.
back then. Be
Yeah.
some OGs, man. Like let's move
Yeah.
like OGs.
Yeah.
That's it.
I respected
bro.
more out
That's
of
what
Gilbert.
I want.
I expected more out of Gilbert. I'm
That's
not
what
surprised.
I need my guys to be
Yeah.
OGs.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
But you, like I
All right.
said, what is?
I just
what
want to
is-
give it
what is-
straight out.
What's the world now? Clickbait.
Yeah,
Going
I just
viral.
wanted to get it straight out since you gave a couple out, so I wanted to give one out too. So
Yeah.
I
sorry,
felt like
bro.
I didn't get one out. You know, I felt like I had
Yeah.
to join you there.
Hey,
Feel
you was
me? I
on
had
fire
to-
the last two. You've been on fire the last
Yeah.
two episodes. I had
Yeah.
to bring it back. I had to bring the heat back over here. You know what I'm saying? You know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
sober today. I was only drinking lemonade today, so that's probably why.
But yeah, man. Like I said, y'all, I appreciate y'all being there. Honestly, this is probably another funny episode. I think I enjoyed it. Hope y'all will.
Good time.
We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. I'm not gonna hit y'all with the spills I usually hit y'all with. I got time today. Got shit to do. Jeremy got shit to do.
Like and subscribe. That's all we got.
Like and
We appreciate
subscribe. Like and subscribe. Next week I will be addressing that boxing situation. We also got a lot of things coming. And yeah, like we talked about draft special. Anybody that watches this, and I'm gonna post this clip for draft special. If you would like to join us during your team's pick or before your team's pick, please let us know. We will have multiple people on here if we have to. I will keep running through them. We will figure out a way to go live. Most likely it'll end up having to be on YouTube. So get you guys to tune into YouTube. We'll go live for that episode. But hey, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. You know what it is. Rosh is always going to tell you, make sure you take care of yourself because ain't nobody else going to do it. And this is No More Timeouts. And we checking out. Peace. Tonight is